My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the Bachelor of Second Semester subject Business Laws, as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 1 first important short question is: define agreement and contract. Agreement and contract. An agreement is when two or more people promise to do something. It can be about anything. For example, Ramesh says, "I will sell you my bike for 10,000 rupees," and Suresh says, "Yes, I agree." This is an agreement. A contract is a special type of agreement that the law will support. So, all contracts are agreements, but not all agreements are contracts. For an agreement to become a contract, it must have free consent, no force or pressure. Legal purpose. Something in return, called consideration. Capacity to make a contract, age, sound mind. Example: if Ravi promises to give his car to Raj for free, it's an agreement, but not a contract, because there is no consideration. But if Ravi sells his car to Raj for 1 lakh rupees, and both agree, this is a contract. Tip to remember: every contract is an agreement, but not every agreement is a contract. Next important short question is: types of contracts. Contracts can be of different types based on how they are made and what they involve. Here are the main types. 1. Valid contract, a legal contract with all proper rules followed. Example: Ramesh agrees to sell his car to Suresh for 1 lakh rupees. Everything is fair and legal. 2. Void contract, a contract that was legal before but now has no value. Example: if selling liquor becomes illegal, a contract to sell liquor becomes void. 3. Voidable contract, one party can cancel it if something is wrong. Example: if A forces B to sign a contract, B can cancel it. 4. Illegal contract, not allowed by law. Example: a contract to sell drugs is illegal. 5. Express and implied contracts. Express is written, spoken, implied is understood by actions. Example: you order food in a restaurant, implied contract. Tip to remember: valid is strong, void is gone, voidable is shaky, illegal is wrong. Next important short question is: 3. Define offer and acceptance. Offer and acceptance. In business law, a contract starts with an offer and acceptance. Offer means when one person says they are ready to do something or give something, expecting the other person to agree. Example: Rahul says to Mohan, "I will sell my bike to you for 20,000 rupees. This is an offer. Acceptance means the other person agrees to that offer in the same way. Example: Mohan says, "Yes, I will buy your bike for 20,000 rupees. This is acceptance. When the offer is accepted, it becomes an agreement, which can turn into a contract if all legal rules are followed. Important: acceptance must be clear and final. It should be given in the way the offer asks, like in writing or spoken. No changes in the offer, that becomes a counteroffer, not acceptance. Easy tip to remember: no contract without a handshake. Offer is the hand, acceptance is the shake. Next important short question is: 4. Define consideration. Consideration. In business law, consideration means something in return. It is what each person gives or promises to the other in a contract. Without consideration, a contract is usually not valid. Example: Amit says, "I will sell my mobile to you for 5,000 rupees. Sumit agrees and pays 5,000 rupees. Here, the mobile is consideration for Sumit and the money is consideration for Amit. So, both parties must give something: money, goods, service, or a promise. Features of consideration. It must have some value, not necessarily money. It can be past, present, or future. It must be real and legal. If one person gives a gift without getting anything in return, it's not a contract because there is no consideration. Easy tip to remember: no give, no get, no consideration, no contract. This simple idea helps you remember that both sides must benefit for a valid contract. Next important short question is 5. Breach of contract. A breach of contract happens when one person fails to do what they promised in the contract. It means breaking the contract without a valid reason. Example: Ravi agrees to deliver 10 chairs to Mohan for 5,000 rupees by Monday. But Ravi doesn't deliver the chairs on time. This is a breach of contract. There are two types. 1. Actual breach, when the promise is not fulfilled at all. 2. Anticipatory breach, when one person says in advance that they won't do it. What can the other person do? Ask for compensation, money, for loss. Cancel the contract. Go to court if needed. Remember, a contract is a serious promise. If you break it, the other person has the right to take action. Easy tip to remember: break the deal. Face the sea. This means if you break a contract, legal action may follow. Next, Unit 1. Long questions. First important long question is: what are the essentials of a valid contract? Essentials of a valid contract. A valid contract is a legal agreement that can be enforced by law. For a contract to be valid in India, as per the Indian Contract Act 1872, it must have these essential elements. 1. Offer and acceptance. There must be a clear offer by one person and proper acceptance by the other. Example: Raju offers to sell his bike for 20,000 rupees. Sonu agrees. This is offer and acceptance. 2. Free consent. Both parties must agree freely, without any force, fraud, or pressure. Example: if someone is forced to sign, it's not valid. 3. Lawful consideration. There must be something in return: money, goods, or services. Example: Ravi agrees to paint a house for 10,000 rupees, both give something. 4. Capacity to contract. People making the contract must be adults, 18 plus, of sound mind and not banned by law. Example: a contract with a drunk person is not valid. 5. Lawful object. The contract's purpose must be legal. Example: a contract to sell illegal drugs is not valid. 6. Not declared void. The contract should not be one that the law already says is void. Example: a contract made by a minor is generally void. 7. Certainty and possibility of performance. The terms must be clear and doable. Example: a contract to bring stars from the sky is not valid, it's impossible. 8. Proper legal formalities. Some contracts must be in writing or registered, like for land. Easy tip to remember: OFC CLOP. O. Offer and acceptance. F. Free consent. C. Consideration. C. Capacity. L. Lawful object. O. Object not void. P. Performance possible. This makes it easy to remember the essentials of a valid contract. Next important long question is: 2. What are the essential elements of a valid offer? Essential elements of a valid offer. A valid offer is the first step in making a contract. It means one person clearly says they are ready to do something or give something in return for something else. But not every statement is a valid offer. Here are the essential elements that make an offer valid. 1. Clear and definite. The offer must be clear and not confusing. Example, I will sell my car for 2 lakhs rupees is a valid offer. But saying I may sell my car if I feel like it is not clear. 2. Made to another person. An offer must be made to someone who can accept it. Example, if Ramesh says, I will sell my bike to Suresh, Suresh can accept it. 3. Intention to create legal relationship. The offer must show that the person is serious and wants a legal agreement. Example, if your friend jokingly says, I'll sell you my pen for 10 rupees, it's not a valid offer. 4. Communication is necessary. The person receiving the offer must know about it. Example, if a places a reward for a lost dog in a newspaper, only someone who has seen the ad and returns the dog can claim it. 5. Not a mere invitation to offer. Inviting someone to make an offer is not the same as making an offer. Example, a shop displaying clothes is not offering to sell, it's just inviting customers. 6. Offer must not be forced. It should be made with a free mind, not under pressure or threat. Easy tip to remember. CLICKS. C. Clear. L. Legal intention. I. Invitation not offer. C. Communication. K. Known to the offeree. S. Serious, not a joke. A valid offer is like opening a door. It invites the other person to walk in and accept. Next important long question is 3. Explain the essential elements of lawful consideration. Essential elements of lawful consideration. Consideration means something in return. It is what each person gives in a contract. For example, if A sells his phone to B for 5,000 rupees, the phone is consideration for B and the money is consideration for A. But not all consideration is valid. It must be lawful. Here are the essential elements of lawful consideration. 1. Must move at the desire of the promiser. The act or promise must be done at the request of the person making the offer. Example, if A cleans B's garden without asking and later asks for money, B doesn't have to pay. 2. Can be past, present, or future. Consideration can be something already done, being done, or promised to be done. Example, A helps B's son in the past. B later promises to pay 2,000 rupees. This is past consideration and is valid in India. 3. Must have some value. Even a small amount is okay, but it must be real. Example, 10 rupees for a pen is valid, even if the pen is worth more. 4. Must be lawful. It must not be illegal or against public interest. Example, A promises to pay B 10,000 rupee to steal a document. This is illegal and not valid. 5. Must be possible. The act or promise must be possible to do. Example, A promises to bring a star from the sky. This is impossible and not valid. 6. Must be given by the promisee or another person. In Indian law, even if a third person gives the consideration, it's still valid. Easy tip to remember. 3P LVP. P. Promises desire. P. Past, present, future. P. Possible. L. Lawful. V. Value. P. Promisee or any person. Without lawful consideration, a contract is like a car without fuel, it won't run. Next important long question is 4. What do you mean by discharge of contract? Explain the various modes of discharge of a contract. Discharge of contract. A contract is discharged when it comes to an end, meaning both parties are free from their duties. Once a contract is discharged, no one needs to do anything more under that contract. There are several ways a contract can be discharged. Let's understand them with simple words and examples. 1. By performance. When both parties do what they promised, the contract ends. Example, A agrees to paint B's house for 10,000 rupees. A finishes the work and B pays. Contract is discharged. 2. By mutual agreement. If both parties agree to cancel or change the contract, it ends. Example, A agrees to supply 100 chairs to B. Later, both agree to cancel the deal. The contract ends by mutual agreement. 3. By lapse of time. If the contract is not done within the time limit, it ends. Example, A had to deliver goods in 7 days but didn't. After the time is over, the contract ends. 4. By operation of law. Sometimes the law itself ends the contract. Example, if a person becomes bankrupt or dies, the contract may end. 5. By impossibility of performance. If something happens that makes the work impossible, the contract ends. Example, A agrees to sing at a concert but falls seriously ill. The contract ends due to impossibility. 6. By breach of contract. If one party breaks the promise, the other party can end the contract. Example, A agrees to deliver a car to B but doesn't. B can cancel the contract. Easy tip to remember. Please make lovely ice biryani. P. Performance. M. Mutual agreement. L. Lapse of time. I. Impossibility. B. Breach of contract. Understanding these modes helps you know how and when contracts legally end, like closing a deal with a handshake or walking away if it breaks. Next important long question is 5. Explain the significance of Information Technology Act 2000. The Information Technology (IT) Act 2000 is a special law in India made to handle all legal issues related to computers, the internet, and digital communication. As technology grew fast, India needed rules to keep online activities safe and trustworthy. That's why the IT Act was introduced. Why is the IT Act important? 1. Legal recognition to electronic records. The Act says that digital documents and electronic signatures are as valid as paper ones. Example, if you sign a contract online using a digital signature, it's legally accepted. 2. Deals with cyber crimes. It punishes crimes like hacking, identity theft, cyber fraud, and sending harmful messages. Example, if someone hacks your email or steals your bank details, the law can punish them. 3. Protects data and privacy. The Act helps protect personal data and privacy from misuse. Example, websites must keep your personal details safe and not share them without permission. 4. Promotes e-governance. It helps the government use digital tools for faster and efficient work. Example, filing your taxes online or applying for a passport digitally is made easier and legal. 5. Encourages digital economy. The Act supports online business by providing legal rules, helping India grow in the digital world. Real-life example. When you shop online or pay bills through apps, the IT Act ensures these transactions are safe and trusted. Easy tip to remember. IT Act is equal to online safety plus legal proof plus cybercrime control. In short, the IT Act 2000 is like a digital police and judge that protects you in the world of computers and internet, making your online life safe and legal. Next important long question is 6x in consideration of 5 lakhs rupees from Y agrees to murder Z, while borrows the money from K who knowingly lends money to Y. Can K recover this amount from Y? Question. X agrees to kill Z in return for 5 lakhs rupees from Y. Y borrows this money from K, who knows about the plan. Can K get back the money from Y? Answer. 1. Illegal purpose. The agreement between X and Y is to commit murder, which is illegal and against the law. Such agreements are not valid in law. 2. Lawful consideration needed. For a contract to be valid, the purpose and consideration must be lawful, legal. Here, the money is given for an illegal act, murder, so the contract is illegal. 3. Effect on K's loan. Since K knows that Y is borrowing money for an illegal purpose, K is also part of something wrong. 4. Can K recover money? No. Because the loan is for an illegal purpose, K cannot ask Y to pay back the money. The law won't help someone involved in a crime. Example to remember. If you lend money to a friend to cheat in an exam, you can't ask for it back later in court. The law protects only legal contracts. Easy tip to remember. No help for crime, no money in time. If money is given for illegal work, the law will not help in recovering it. So, in this case, K cannot recover the 5 lakhs rupees from Y because the loan is for an illegal purpose.